Breaking news: Tyreek Hill is at the hospital. He's going to have going to have his surgery today. I don't know the name of the doctor that's going to do it, but I'm watching NFL Live. The talk is that Tyreek Hill is going to have his surgery today. He's talking now. They shot a video of him talking. So, and let me tell you something. Don't the Dolphins? He's on injury reserve. Going to be, and he might not be back next year. Or they might just said the Dolphins might decide to cut him or let him go. But see, um, I this is what I think. I think Tyreek Hill um, is going to. They're gonna find a way. They're gonna find a way. You see, he's having surgery, right? You see, he might be starting his rehab, and you know, the doctor's gonna look at him, and the Dolphins, trust me, they can find they if they cut him, if they cut him, um, it might cost the Dolphins some money, or they might keep him on the books and see how his thing going along, or he might heal up and rehab real good, and the Dolphins, if they don't have their coach Mike McDaniel's there, and if the things go now they still Miami still got Waddle. Don't get me wrong, but if the Miami Dolphins don't do good, they're gonna fire their coach. And I believe this is what I believe. I believe they're gonna find y'all talking about. I hear people talking about trading him to the Arizona Cardinals. He's not gonna want to go there. Why would he want to catch passes from a quarterback who's 5'10"? I think um, y'all said Denver. I don't think he will go to Denver. I think y'all said Pittsburgh. Why would he want to go to Pittsburgh? After Aaron Rodgers this season, he said he's retiring. Um, I think that Tyreek is going to end back up in Kansas City. And y'all can argue with me all you want. I think he's going to end up. This is my opinion. I think he's going to end up back in Kansas City for a fifth round pick. I think that's why he having surgery now. And it make his head coach that been coaching him for 4 years get fired, I think they're gonna fire the coach, and that owner is going or that owner and GM is going to put everything and to get some cherry capital, and I think um, Tyreek Hill gets traded. I don't think he gets traded to the Packers. I think Tyreek Hill gets traded back to the Kansas City Chiefs for a fifth round pick in the NFL draft. Okay, he's gonna rehab. He having his surgery today, and I think Tyreek Hill is going to be traded back to Kansas City next year for a fifth round pick. Um, because if he's, they said he might retire. No, I think the best thing for them to do, um, is let him go play one season, one season with the Chiefs, okay? And after that season, you know, have him, and then you can have him if they want to bring back Juju. Imagine Tyreek Hill and Xavier Worthy, Hollywood. I don't, and maybe they don't bring back Hollywood Brown. Um, you know, he come back, and then you got Xavier Worthy, Tyreek Hill, Hollywood Brown, and Rice. Whew, Lord have mercy. But I want Tyreek Hill to have good surgery. Uh, keep him in your prayers, and I hope I'm right that he gets traded back to Kansas City for a fifth round pick. And maybe I'll be right, maybe I'll be wrong, but I think he's gonna be back in Kansas City next year for a fifth round pick. You never know. Um, he rehab. He's having surgery. He may not be, he may not be back next year. He might be back next year, and Miami probably don't want to cut him and find some team that want to take him. And he been in the Chiefs facility, and maybe they do find a way to trade him for a fifth round pick, and he's back in Kansas City and playing one more year with Patrick Mahomes and then retire. So, what you guys think? Bye for now. But I think Tyreek Hill, he's having his breaking news, is having his surgery, and I think next year Tyreek will be back in Kansas City, and they would trade Ash for a fifth round pick. Or if they don't, hey, it's just my opinion. I think he's going to be back in Kansas City next year for a fifth round pick. So what do you guys think? Am I crazy, or maybe it will happen? Bye for now. Subscribe.